Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info and thoughts video. And if I sound any different to you, that's because I got a new microphone today, and it's the Nextech high sensitivity microphone. This might just be a temporary solution for now. I might get a better one later, but since my blue Snowball mic did break during my trip to EA Play, I just needed something to record with right now that's better than an internal microphone on my laptop, like I did with the two early access videos that I put out yesterday. So hopefully this is better, at least for the time being. And yeah, now I'm home from EA Play. There are still more videos from EA Play that I'm going to put out. There's a Create a Sim overview that I recorded, and some footage for a Sulani world overview as well. And there's probably going to be a smaller scale video, kind of like the Waterfall Woohoo one, where I focus on the wildlife in the island. But I did see a couple of interesting things that the Sim Gurus were talking about on Twitter, and I just thought I could maybe put out this quick video in between all of my early coverage of the expansion pack. So to start off, Sim Guru Morgan says, "Hey Simmers, I know a lot of you have been asking about weather. Designer Jeff put a lot of thought into the unique weather patterns of Sulani with seasons installed, and I thought you might all enjoy the love and attention that went into it. Read on. Island Living has a new weather event unique to Sulani, the tropical monsoon, a warm thunderstorm that occurs at random from late summer through late fall. Monsoons are intense but short-lived, and visualized by heavy rain, dark clouds, high winds, and frequent thunder and lightning. Less obvious are the new tropical versions of existing weather types, cloudy, partly cloudy, windy, rainy, and clear, that have warmer temperatures earlier in the day by mid-morning, and last longer before cooling off overnight. During winter, days are cool. Finally, there was some special work done to incorporate big, mountainous clouds that appear in the skybox on the horizon, but still manifest clear days functionally to support sunbathing and other sunny weather gameplay, like vampire exposure. So overall, I think this is pretty cool. I was not thinking we would ever get new weather types, not counting the strange weather in Strangerville, because you technically don't need seasons in order to see that stuff. But yeah, it's really cool that they're really focusing details on how the weather should work in each world that they release going forward. The other thing that I wanted to cover right now is another thread from SimGuru Morgan where she talks about compatibility with the sun tanning system and custom content. So Morgan says, "Hi custom content creators. As you might have noticed, in Island Living, sunbathing supports tan lines from whatever clothes your Sims are wearing. Tan lines will work with your custom content as well, so long as you set it up with your alpha channels properly. Please note, this does not work for accessories. The only accessories that do support tan lines are socks, tights, and full helmet hats." In addition, she also says the alpha channel of the diffuse texture is used as the mask for applying a tan. That means in order to get good tan lines, be sure that your alphas are properly aligned with where you want a tan applied. On our end, the game does automatically apply a slight blur to the edges to make them feel more natural, so you don't need to worry about doing that yourselves. So that's good. I was actually thinking a little bit about that, so I'm glad it won't be too rough around the edges. And she closes by saying, "Hope that helps, and feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and I can try to get you answers." She does also link a post to the forums where she says pretty much the same thing, but also adds that concerning custom content skin tone replacements, tan/burns are overlays on top of our base game skin tones, so it'll work on replacement skins that are roughly the same complexion and in the same order and slots. So overall, I'm personally not really worried about how custom content clothes will work with the suntans, but I am a little bit concerned about how custom skin tones will look. Personally, I actually don't use custom skin tones at all. I know that might be shocking considering how much custom content I use, but nope, I actually am completely vanilla with the skin tones. But I know a decent amount of people use a lot of custom skin tones because I know Maxis hasn't quite covered everything in terms of diversity, but yeah, we'll see how that looks, I guess, once it's in everyone's hands. But hopefully things will at least turn out at least somewhat well. One other thing that I have been wondering about is what's going to happen to the Sunburn mod by Flurb that I've promoted in the past. I guess maybe there will need to be a separate version made that is compatible with island living, because it does work a little differently than the sunburns that we're getting in this expansion pack, but it's like there's pros and cons to both what we're getting in island living and what the Sunburn mod has, because visually I think the suntans look a lot better in island living, but then with the Sunburn mod the tans are less detailed and your sims need to drink sunscreen out of a bottle, which is pretty weird. But then it has a bit more that sun tanning in island living doesn't quite have. Like, it has this vitamin D add-on that you can put in your game where if your sims don't really spend enough time in the sun, they can get vitamin D deficiencies and possibly even die after like a really, really long time without any vitamin D at all. So ideally, I'd love to have all of those options, and hopefully that will be possible. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!